Okay. Looks like we have quite a few numbers of audience with us to this afternoon. Okay, let me start off by introducing myself first. My name is Ashikin Binti Amiruddin. I'm from SYNDES Technology Sdn Bhd, and our webinar's title for today will be on the industrial revolutions that drives trend, which is I'll be talking about a ruggedized device, mainly on the Xcover Pro. And then I'll be talking about the integration of the Xcover Pro with the smart code barcode scanner. All right, without further ado, I'll just start off our webinar session today. By the way, if you are joining in now, you can actually go to the comment sections, and then like if you have any question, just submit your questions, and then I'll be answering it while we're talking. It's just like a casual webinar sessions, and it's gonna be a very brief but compact sessions for us this afternoon. All right. First of all, I'll be starting off with ruggedized device. Why rugged mobile devices can be important in digital transformations. This is because highly durable mobile devices should not be only considered for especially challenging work environments. They are considerations for many businesses as well. Mainly, majority of the ruggedized device now are being utilized in industries such as retail industry, food and beverage, logistics, manufacturing, so on and so forth. And then being able to click into a digital transaction of access data, it is important for almost all real business processes. And then in order for us to avoid any impact on productivity, this need to be at most appropriate time and place. Hence, a huge adoption of mobile and interactive screen display technologies such as digital signage, inventory stocking, and then all kind of data keeping are important part of what makes the smartphone devices become an essential part of corporate or any organizations that are utilizing it. All right. People such as an employee, customers, or business partner, they can actually interact directly with all those systems. They need to in real enough time to gather informations, data, make faster decisions, or collaborate when it is required. And best part of it, it is happening in real time and without any delay. Okay, first of all, I'll be talking about the Samsung X Cover Pro. With me here, I have a demo, a sample device of X Cover Pro, and then it has been integrated with a barcode scanner. I'll be showing you guys later on what makes this integration of Xcover Pro and the barcode scanner is a very interesting combo. But first of all, we'll be talking about the benefits of ruggedized devices. So there are six things that we can consider when choosing a rugged smartphone, especially in your workforce. First is the consumer grade power and the rugged protections. As you know, right, there are a new wave of ruggedized device is now emerging. The smartphone can deliver an enterprise-grade durability in a more user-friendly format. Rugged device they often offers enhanced durability and a better work-life balance for active users, pairing it with the toughness to withstand drops and splashes with the flagship features and functionality of a higher end consumer phones. So we have done some testing to prove that a ruggedized device can withhold under such extreme conditions. I will be showing you the videos in a short while. In the meantime, let me just discuss what is importance of a ruggedized device to your workplace. Okay. First off, we talk about rugged spec. The rugged device should meet technical standard for durability, including the IP68 certifications. And then second thing to be considered was the PTT, which is the push to talk. As you can see, the Galaxy Xcover Pro, they actually integrate with the Microsoft team and with other PTT solutions. And then what makes PTT works well was businesses can use these two programmable buttons to just simplify high priority communication and tasks so that workers can be more collaborative and productive in all environments. And then next thing to consider when utilizing ruggedized device was the battery life. Okay, for Xcover Pro, they have a long-lasting battery lifespan of about 4,050 milliampere battery, which can last for up to one working days. This can be very beneficial to those who are working in a factory or like in a manufacturing industrial. And then if the job still isn't done, they can just simply swap out the battery to keep going because they have the features of interchangeable batteries. And then the next thing that we have to be considered when utilizing the ruggedized device will be on the security part. As you can see, every smartphone now they deploy them in a business setting that needs built-in security to protect your data, especially on your corporate data or your enterprise data, right? So for Samsung X Cover Pro, they have a built-in Samsung Knox platform that can provide a strong hardware-based security, and you can combine it with a Knox Manage and a Knox Configure to give the enterprise administrator a maximum control over the device management and security. Plus, with the Xcover Pro's built-in fingerprint authentications, they can keep any unauthorized users from accessing the phone or like monopolizing the phone. All right. The most essential advantages of Xcover Pro, I would say for any ruggedized or for those who are using it under extreme condition, was the glove-ready features. As you can see, the Xcover Pro they enhance the touch capabilities to let the workers use the phone virtually in all conditions, even in the rain with their gloves still on. All right. So basically, that was actually all the features that are exist and that can be utilized when the enterprise or any organizations considered when they are using the Xcover Pro. So next up, I will be showing you the test that we have been conducted on the Xcover Pro and the Xcover 4S. We'll be checking out on the three testing, which is the drop test, the glove sensitivity test, and the shock test. So without further ado, I'll just leave you guys to the video demonstration.
So, both phones claim to be a better ruggedized devices, but how can we know that? Let's test it out. One of their strongest points is that they can stay inside the water for up to a 30 minutes maximum. As you can see, so far so good. Even inside the water, the phone can still function very well. Time's up. Let's take it out and have a look at it. Looks like both phones didn't get affected even after staying inside water for 30 seconds. The screen didn't black out, no water goes inside the phone, and the touchscreen and apps are still working just fine. Incredible! Even under such extreme condition, Whether your phone's drop inside toilet bowl, sewage pipe or pond, as long as you take it out within 30 minutes, it will be all good. So we've done with the water resistance test. So it is proven that both phones are resistant to water. So next we're gonna move on to a drop test. Let's go! Okay, so from the drop test just now, you can see that the X Cover Pro has been detached from the cover. So let's see if it's still working. So what I do is just put it back together and start it again. And it is working just fine. See how durable was that? So how about the Samsung 4S then? Let's see how it goes. Yep, working just fine for me. And it's working. So we're done with the test of dropping the phone. So it can be proven that both ruggedized device is prone to dropping. Okay, so next up we're going to do a glove test sensitivity. Let's go! Alright, so now I'll be wearing this industrial type glove and we'll testing out whether we can touch the phone display screen. Okay, we're gonna start off with X Cover 4S. You can see here. Then I'll be able to wipe, scroll up, scroll down, and do the back button. Okay, next up, we're gonna go with Samsung X Cover Pro. I can scroll up, scroll down. Yep, it's working just fine. Okay, so now we're done with the last test, which is the glove touch sensitivity. For the conclusion, it can be concluded that both phone can be touched if you are using an industrial type glove. You can scroll up, scroll down, type of phone, or just go any icon that you want or apps.
So that's it. That is exactly what we did on the testing for the durability and the glove sensitivity, the on the waterproof testing for both ruggedized device, which is the Xcover 4S and the Xcover Pro. So from the video that I just shown you previously, it is proven that although under very extreme harsh condition, the Xcover 4S and the Xcover Pro proven to be very durable and can withstand any extreme conditions such as the water drop test in the maximum depth of 1.5 meter and under 30 minutes, it can actually still functioning very well. All right. So on the next section for the ruggedized devices and the benefit of using a ruggedized devices for your enterprise, I'll be talking about on the integration of traditional scanner and ruggedized devices, whether it can be integrated to be utilized into one devices. All right. So as usual, we will be taking a case of a warehouse in a logistic or a manufacturing industrial. As warehouse technologies continue to evolve, many retail distribution facilities are moving to a more rugged mobile devices as the preferred method for tracking and managing inventory. And then warehouse workers have traditionally used a barcode scanner and dedicated devices, which are both separately, and it is not being integrated into one devices. Then this one is a more on like a traditional way of how a warehouse technology or warehouse industrial used to do business, which have been the backbone of data capture of these cases for the last 20 years or so. And then mainly what they do it was they scan, they track, they manage the product and materials in the warehouse. While these devices can offer basic scanning functionality, the need for a more efficient and cost-effective model is causing a demand for a new technology in the supply chain. So here comes the integration of a barcode scanner and a ruggedized smartphone. So first, we talk about barcode scanner versus a rugged mobile devices. Because traditional barcode scanners are a single purpose devices, they can usually typically scan much faster than a multi-use devices. These devices are well suited for scanning only applications, and they can read text from a greater distance in low light conditions and around packaging obstructions. Some of these devices is in fact Windows devices, and they can also run into multiple applications. But one thing about these traditional barcode scanners, they are typically industry specific. So even though some of these scanner can offer some low costs and excellent scanning performance, rugged mobile device, on the other hand, can help address the advanced technology needs of data-driven organization. Manufacturers and industrial users can easily upgrade and customize these devices with mobile apps that can boost productivity and efficiencies. Okay, when we talk about Samsung X Cover Pro, because Samsung mobile devices is already equipped with the Samsung Knox, which is a security platform built directly into the hardware of the devices, this protection of company data is guaranteed. And then you can actually easily customize the deployment process so that each device is limited to particular business applications such as running enterprise asset management or the EAM software. Maybe you can do some telematics or mobile point of sale, the MPOS, or you can just lock it down completely to a single function in kiosk mode. Plus, using a KME, which is the Knox Mobile Enrollment, they not only make the device's enrollment quick and painless, but it is also automatically reinstall all your security and management software if the device is to be factory reset. So, in a way, ruggedized smartphone actually ensure the lost or stolen devices remain protected from tampering. And then one of the more obvious advantages of a ruggedized smartphone is they can bring greater durability. Until recently, mobile devices lack the sustainability for industrial environment. Heat, machinery, movement, and the rigors of being carried all around all day can present a number of risks to delicate electronics. So, housing your devices in a very sturdy cases will help in some instances, but it won't really help keep them from overheating, and the cases may affect touch support. So, with ruggedized devices, this all can be avoided because of the specific features to withstand all these in the extreme conditions and features. And then on the integration of a barcode, so with the ruggedized smartphone Xcover Pro and the barcode scanner, they can actually be integrated under one single device application. I'll be showing you a quick video on how we integrate the barcode scanner and the ruggedized Xcover Pro in a minute, whereby from the video you'll be able to see how when two different devices with two different functionalities can work together and function as one devices and allow productivities to be increased and then lessen the burden of a workers workload, and in the meantime they also helps to protect the data that are being scanned and tracked in the inventory management. Okay, without further ado, let me forward you to the latest video of the integration of Xcover Pro and the barcode scanner.
Just imagine that you are working in an industrial such as F&B industrial, retail industrial, manufacturing industrial, or even a logistic industrial that are needing a barcode scanner. Would it be cool if you can integrate your smartphone devices and your barcode scanner, bam, together in one devices? The integration can be done by both Xcover 4S and Xcover Pro. So let's see how it can be done with Xcover Pro. Here is the barcode scanner and Xcover Pro. This is how they install together. The scanner is at the top. Now let's try to scan some items. After scanning the item's barcode, the data will be displayed on the phone. This smartphone scanner can also scan QR code and display it as a data in the phone. So those industry that I mentioned previously was making use of this device for system integration, inventory management, end-to-end workflow, and many more customizable for you.
Now, it is showing that by the integration of both barcode scanner and ruggedized smartphone, especially on the Xcover Pro, it actually can customize all your applications or all your enterprise purpose configurations, such as the on the scanner, inventory management, or just to do a data keeping. It can actually utilize the integrations to a more effective proper tools for industrial, specifically for the manufacturing, logistic, or even food and beverage industry. So what does this actually prove, like, or how does this actually help those industry? Okay, for this one, I think we'll just move on to the next session of the webinar, which will be talking about on the case study, a very brief history of a case study. Maybe I'll share around two or three industrial that have been utilizing the ruggedized devices and what has been done before and after they utilize the integration of ruggedized devices as well as using the barcode scanner. So when we talk about the logistic on the logistic part, a brief background on the industry, they are actually a homegrown logistic enterprises, and they want to sustain a very high competitive locally and internationally. How to say, they are actually using it to adopt using MDM and a ruggedized device as a new trends in the technology advancement to achieve a higher productivity and manage the efficiency of their workflow and lessen the burden of their employee. But the challenge comes when the logistic and the transportation industry they have displacement displacement time which likely to affect the arrangement of manpower. And then the obstacle comes in a place whereby the company uh, need to find a proper mobility management solution to manage their security app as well as their mobile OS update. And then here comes the solution whereby Samsung Knox have been managing like a company to integrate an EMM, which is the Enterprise Mobility Management Solutions. In that particular sense, the Knox actually aids in making tracking more effective, while also elevating visibility via GPS tracking to proficiencies the devices. And then the logistics industry actually using the Knox platform and then enables the organization to perform product delivery in the most trusted and professional conduct. In the case of agriculture, let's say the farmer works the farmer or like anyone that are involved in a agriculture business or field, they are known as a world class provider of global business services. And then the organization needs to oversee the mobile device use within their organization that will bring great aid on processing, which ultimately smothering the process of getting the data from the field or from the plantations. But before they are utilizing the MDM or any ruggedized devices, the organization face a challenging of looking for a solution that will help to secure the device as well as managing the inventory management solutions. And then with us, they actually find a proper MDM solution whereby we are able to help them to distribute the app easily by making the process completely remote. And we are also able to restrict the users from installing any other apps that are not permitted or authorized to be installed in their applications. And then other case study will be on the more obvious industrial that are particularly in need of a ruggedized devices, which is the manufacturing. Okay, usually the challenges with the manufacturing industrial was to standardize the distinctive requirement to allow only corporate devices, which is the CYOD, to be used from one central platform. And then with the solution that were provided by us, the company have been using a Knox manage, and then they can manage not only the permission and the restriction from the devices, they can also protect the company own details while provisioning the devices under mobile device management to block and prevent any internal data and information from leaking to the public. So these are actually an example of all the case study that are being done. And then some of the industrial have been utilizing ruggedized devices and have been integrating it with barcode scanner to further improve the productivity of their employees and the workforce. Okay, so I think for the next sessions, I will be opening up the floor to all the attendees to drop up any sort of like inquiries or questions that you have regarding the phone or the integrations of smart barcode smart or any inquiries regarding the mobile device management. You can just drop questions that you have in the chat box. While waiting for the attendees to drop the questions, I will be talking more on the tech exemptions. Okay, as you can see, on 5th of June 2020, our Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin has announced that the government will offer tax relief and insurance coverage benefit to companies that are implementing work from home policy. The incentives are provided as part of the Penjana Economy Recovery Plan. So, for the increasing number of Malaysians working from home, a tax exemption was introduced under the Flexible Work Arrangement (FWA) incentive to provide support for both employers and their employer. For both employers and their employees. Employers who implement a flexible working arrangement or enhance their existing FWA starting from 1st July 2020 will be entitled to further tax deductions. While the employees, on the other hand, will enjoy income tax exemption of up to 5,000 if they receive electronic devices from their employees to help them with their work. These include mobile phone, notebook, and tablets, and it will be effective starting from 1st July 2020. Additionally, employees can claim a special industrial income tax relief of up to 2,500 if they purchase electronic devices as well effective on the 1st of July 2020. Okay, aside from allowing income tax exemption and reliefs, SOCSO will also expand its Employment Injury Scheme (EIS) to include coverage for workers who are involved in accident while working at home. So this just a brief introductions on the tax exemptions. Okay, we are still waiting on the question or inquiries from the audience. Okay. We have one questions from Leong Pei Yin. The person actually asked whether this one can be integrated with an ERP system. Okay, for this one, I believe the ERP system is the enterprise resource planning. Okay, it is actually doable under if we were to implement this under a mobile device management, our MDM solution provider. So if you were to discuss this in a further detail, so you can email us at hello.syndes@biz, and we will provide you a demo session and explain in detail how it can be integrated using the ERP system. Okay, we have another question from Vishrant. Does Samsung Knox support on-premise solution and Google Zero Touch? Okay, currently Samsung Knox are on cloud basis, and for the Zero Touch, we are actually are utilizing a Zero Touch enrollment, whereby once we've done the specific setup and configurations, when the users got the devices from the box, which is out of the box enrollment, they can just connect it to the internet, and then it will be set up as per requested by the enterprise or the corporate. Again, Vishran, if you want to know more about the on-premise solution or anything regarding the Zero Touch, Google Zero Touch, you can also drop your details on our email, which is at hello@syndes.biz. Okay, I think we will be up for one more questions before we end the sessions. All right, so we have some questions from Ronnie Yong. Ronnie Yong asked that can you provide some indicative cost? Okay, the indicative cost. Okay, the indicative cost, I assume that you are talking about the Xcover Pro that I have just presented. So for more detail, I will need your details to further explain to you on the costing and all the features that are available that we can provide to you, all the demo sessions. And then if you can just drop your info and your contact information at our email, which is at hello@syndes.biz, we will be happy to assist you on this. Okay, I think we'll be wrapping the uh, webinar session in a minute. Okay, just a brief session on implementing a SOP as of uh, SOP for all devices or for all the electronic device or anything that you have been touching. Okay, we will be cleaning the Xcover Pro with the alcohol swab. Right. If you go to our website syndes.biz, you can actually view all the products that have been displayed here. Yeah, here. So what I did was cleaning all the devices and the barcode scanner. Since nowadays that we can't be too how do you say too easy with all the things that are being touched by our hands. So a proper SOP is needed. All right. So with the phone are clean. Okay. On more details for the barcode scanner and the ruggedized devices, you can just go to our YouTube channel or our website where you can we can review again the videos that we've been showing, two videos that we've been showing previously. And if you were interested on knowing more, or like if you have some inquiries on how to integrate the Xcover Pro, or how to integrate the barcode scanner to your own devices, you can also reach us at hello@syndes.biz, or you can just go to our website and contact us from there. All right, so I will be seeing you next time with another interactive videos and another interactive titles, whereby we will be further talking on the importance of utilizing MDM, where we can move forwards into the Industrial Revolution 4.0, and we can utilize the digitalization to your organizations. Okay, that's it for me. I'll see you next time. Bye.